Hello everyone. We are currently facing multiple challenges around us. The devastating Russian aggression in Ukraine has disrupted the global markets, causing price hikes and a social crisis. We also face a climate emergency, a sustainability crisis, an unprecedented flow of migrants and refugees, and so on. All this when the world is still recovering from a global pandemic. The shocks of these crises are likely to compound existing global inequalities. So, our response to the challenges must be coherent and aligned. I believe a new socio-economic model is needed to achieve equal, inclusive, and sustainable growth. And we must support industry and consumers in the digital and green transitions. The European Union is taking steps in these directions. The European Commission's proposal on corporate sustainability due diligence aims to achieve a sustainable economy by changing the way businesses operate in their global supply chains. For growth in the global economy to happen, we need effective and predictable rules for businesses, and we also need them to have responsible practices that protect our planet and its people. We are also looking at the unsustainable consumption and production of goods and services. Indeed, this is a political priority of the European Commission and an important part of the European Green Deal, the Circular Economy Action Plan, and Zero Pollution Plans. Here, we want to empower consumers to play their role in the green transition, as consumer habits have a significant impact on global change. It's about enabling them to choose sustainable products and strengthening consumer trust by protecting their rights in all circumstances. In 2022, the Commission proposed rules to better protect consumers against unfair commercial practices, such as greenwashing and obsolescence practices, with means of redress if needed, and to ensure they have clear information on durability and repairability of goods at the point of sale, and that sustainability claims and labels are not misleading. A recent Green Claims proposal, adopted by the Commission in March this year, complements the Empowering Consumers proposal by setting rules on the substantiation and communication of voluntary claims and labeling schemes on the EU market. It's not just about protecting and empowering consumers. We also want to create a level playing field for businesses, including those in third countries that sell their products on the EU market. Better consumer information alone, however, is not enough. For a successful transition to a fully circular economy and climate-neutral society, we should also be able to use the goods we buy for longer. Therefore, the Commission also proposed last month a directive to make repair easier and more attractive for consumers. The new measures will ensure that consumers can pursue repair when the goods are still covered by the legal guarantee, rather than replacing them with new items. But we also want to make it easier and cheaper for consumers to repair their goods once the legal guarantee expires, for example, after many years of using them, or when the goods are simply less functional after an intensive use. Crucially, repair will be the default option in the EU for goods that are designed to be repairable, like washing machines and smartphones. Other products will follow. Our aim is to help reduce waste, save consumers money, and encourage competition in the repair sector. Lastly, given the urgency we face, I also launch a sustainable consumption pledge. In a few words, companies are invited to take voluntary commitments to support sustainable consumption beyond what is required by law. Of course, the digital transformation also has a huge influence on our lives and the global economy. In the European Union, we have always taken a human-centric approach to the digital transition to reflect our EU values. Standing up for fundamental rights also builds trust and benefits trade and investment. This is true both offline and online. It is well known how committed we are to protecting citizens' data. And with the GDPR, Europe has set the global standard. It empowers people to make choices about their data and obliges organizations to handle data responsibly. This allows us to work on facilitating data flows by ensuring that adequate protection travels with the data. More and more countries around the world are following the data free flow with trust approach. And this growing convergence is increasingly important to the global economy. The EU's Artificial Intelligence Act is another example where we are putting people first. On the one hand, we want to create trust in this technology by addressing the specific risks of AI. On the other hand, to guarantee excellence, a coordinated plan sets out the steps EU member states should take to boost investment and innovation. This fast-evolving technology will bring many benefits to health, farming, education, employment, energy, transport, security, and more. I believe our European approach to excellence and trust can make the European Union a world-class hub for AI and define the future world we live in. A world that is fit to combat the topmost global concerns while respecting human rights. I'm sure the very international audience at this summit will have an interesting mix of views on how to tackle today's major problems. And I look forward to hearing the outcome of the many panel debates. Thank you very much.